Wrestleheads. We come to you during this Super Bowl halftime show. And before we start, we would just like to have a little moment of silence and a 10-bell salute for Finn Balor's career. Because after what happened on Raw, it is officially over. So if you would like to join me in silencing your cell phones and putting your hands over your heart and putting your head down as we give him the 10-bell salute.
R.I.P. Balor.
I've had a few beers, so I don't even know if that's 10, but you guys get the gist of it. What we saw on Monday Night Raw with John Cena burying Finn Balor has to truly be the end. I mean, how could you come back from this? Even if you go to SmackDown, Cena can follow you and bury you again. I don't understand why this happened. Although there is a few theories floating around, and the biggest one is injuries. Not being able to trust him in the main event because he's injury prone, you know, like Seth Rollins. But does that mean, Randy, that you form the Balor Club and you start like you're heading in a certain direction and you just have John Cena bury him on Raw like that? John Cena has no business being in the Elimination Chamber. He shouldn't even be in contention for the damn title. He's his own attraction. You know he's not going to win it. We know it's going to Roman Reigns. We know that fucking Roman Reigns is going to challenge Brock at Mania. We know that he's going to beat Brock at Mania. Because this shit was set in stone a year ago. I just don't like the way they're getting to this point by burying Finn Balor like this. John Cena pretty much, with no emotion, just destroyed everything. The push from Japan, the origin of the Bullet Club, everything went out the window on Raw. Just fucking destroyed him. Gallows and Anderson, didn't they like call him out to the ring or something and then they disappeared? It didn't make any logical sense. Shouldn't they have beat the shit out of John Cena?
Beat up John Cena.
Shouldn't there have been some kind of fucking, I don't know, reaction, some kind of pulse? It's like the Balor Club died when the ref counted 3. It was frustrating to watch because everyone knows how good of a wrestler Finn Balor is. And everybody knows how good of a story he can tell if you let him. What do you do when you run into that roadblock / career killer known as fucking John Cena? I mean, what do you do?
He didn't even have to go Super Cena on him.
Well, I mean, yeah, F-U'd him from the fucking second turnbuckle, but for a little guy like that, I mean, you had to do that to put Bobby Lashley away. I remember that.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, you act like you can't pick up Finn Balor. And then you gotta go to the second rope and throw his little ass down, knowing he injury prone. To me, it was just, God, man. I know we're here at halftime, and there's a lot of folks thinking the Eagles are gonna win this thing.
They need to win this shit.
But that was just, man. I've been wanting to talk about that shit all fucking week. Finn Balor's too big of a star for them to just bury him out like that, Randy.
Well, from what it looks like, they're going to take Finn Balor, they're going to put him against John Cena at WrestleMania. Why? I don't know. Poor Finn Balor.
To bury him even further? I mean, what are we doing here?
Poor Finn Balor been taking so many L's as of late. I mean, you got Seth Rollins. Hell, Seth Rollins reintroduced the curb stomp on his ass. I
was watching Raw and I was just like, what the fuck did they just do? Like, how could they have done this? They fucked up everything when they let Cena go over Balor like that. Because yeah, it would be just like them to start a storyline after the fact, right? After he done buried him. It ain't going to make a lick of sense because he just beat him clean and clear one-on-one.
Hey, Mark Scott said, yes, we sit here and complain about people not going to WWE. This is why.
Man, I'm telling you, dude. If it was going to be like that, maybe he should have stayed in Japan.
The only one I can say I talk shit about is the fucking young bitches. I mean, young bucks.
That's ridiculous,
but
man.
They run around talking about they the best in the fucking world. So I'm like, hey, you put your money where your mouth is. So that's the only one I can say that I say anything about. The rest of them, hey, you know.
But hell, if they looking at what's happening to Finn Balor, that'll keep anybody away.
But see, if you look at what's happening to Finn Balor, he's like one of them fucking weird cases. Like, he had this fanfare, he got this push, he was the first one to get the belt, and Seth Rollins, remember this, Seth Rollins, not Finn Balor injuring himself, Seth Rollins injured Finn Balor. And they act like Finn Balor injured Finn Balor.
Finn screwed Finn, although Cena fucked Finn hard on Monday.
It's starting to look like young Finn's getting that Dolph Ziggler treatment. So it makes me to think, did Finn give her some? Give Stephanie McMahon
No.
Because it's weird. It's weird. From Vince McMahon,
it's just so frustrating to watch.
You go from one part where Vince McMahon loved Finn Balor. Hell, even made the fucking call. You think about it. Finn Balor been up on main roster for almost 2 years. Think about that. He won that shit at what? Almost 2 SummerSlams ago?
Yeah.
And then he was out, and then the whole year he was back all last year. I mean, you put him in there with Bray Wyatt, you put him in there with Seth Rollins, you had Samoa Joe slap him around. I mean,
you systematically destroyed the whole demon concept.
Yeah.
You know,
he don't dress up. The last time it was Bray Wyatt. That was the last time he dressed up, and look how long ago that was.
And not only that, but then he fucking told him he was going to do it, and he dressed up on Raw, I think, the week before. Why do you take such a great concept and just destroy it like that? I'll never understand that. You know, I'll never understand that. Finn Balor was one of the biggest and best superstars in all of the world, all the land, man. But God, they just and you guys watched the match, right? Was that match not sloppy and slow as shit? Like, God
it
damn.
It wasn't only that. Look how they set it up. They set it up towards the end. Well, it was like 7:45, 7:50.
Yeah.
Pacific time, like out here. It's like you seen that shit. Like, okay, they're not gonna go long. And then just how they fucking hurry up and did it. It was just trash. But you know, that's all I got to say about that shit. We can get on to the next subject.
Well,
we got to get this shit rolling because it's halftime.
Well, the next subject to me is how sloppy the women have been wrestling. You know, it's all about the women's movement, and let's put the women on the main event, and let you know, and all that stuff. And I'm not a sexist person, and I believe in the Me Too movement, and I support women and equal opportunity everywhere. But if you're gonna botch 4 or 5 fucking spots a match, then why aren't we fucking going in on them like we would go in on somebody else?
That's true.
It's the same shit.
That's true.
How many fucking women matches do you watch that are fucking crystal clear and clean? I haven't saw one in the last year.
I don't know, because you sit back and look at it like that. What was that? The match with Sasha and
fucking Asuka. If you can call that a match, because that was more like a mugging.
Yeah.
Asuka beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, but Sasha, she got to slow down with that dangerous shit. It's like Mick Foley and Vince Russo was sitting there saying, like, basically Russo said like, hey, she keep going the way she going, she's not gonna be wrestling too much longer. It's like she takes all these like crazy ass fucking chances. Like,
well, I mean, you know what happened on Monday. Obviously, her toes got caught on the rope, so instead of her going straight, she went straight down.
But I mean, it makes you think like, how the fuck she make that kind of mistake? She don't weigh much. Now I can understand the Undertaker, something like that happened to his big ass. You trying to do some shit like that? When she weighs, Sasha can't weigh what, $120 maybe?
Okay, but
on a good day.
Okay, but how many shots legit to her face did she take before trying to do that damn spot?
But see, and
the poor girl probably was concussed because
see,
Asuka was beating the shit out of her from the beginning of the fucking bell to the end, and maybe she shouldn't even try to do the move because she probably wasn't her. She probably was seeing stars and didn't even notice it. But now, and I know you're getting ready to say something, but my next question to you about Asuka is this: is Asuka just flipping off and beating her ass because the spots aren't going right, or what?
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
She's rough. She's rough like that.
She was stiff as fuck on Sasha on Monday.
The only time, and I mean, y'all watch this shit just like we do. The only time I see shit different when she was down at NXT, Ross was taking it to her. Like, you had Ember Moon. That's why they rivalry was so fucking great. You seen fucking the chick from Sanity. What's her name? Nikki
Cross.
Nikki Cross. Thank you. She took it to her. It's like only so many motherfuckers that could take it to her. So
that's the only thing that bugs me, you know. I don't have a problem with the women's revolution and the women's movement.
WWE champion, happy
But-
Rusev Day.
But
Goddamn
they're getting sloppy, dude. Or not getting sloppy, they are sloppy. And if you're gonna main event, I'm sorry, dude. It's got to be better. It's got to be cleaner. We demand the same thing.
Puccio.
We demand the same thing from the men that we demand
Does
from the
Undertaker's
women.
son wrestle? No. I ain't never seen him wrestle. He's not tall.
Probably a Nick Hogan situation.
Yeah. Why do you think Sullivan was cut from the main event? Because he probably would have sucked. Lars Sullivan. At first, he was supposed to go against Amos.
Oh, in NXT, right?
Yeah.
He's not ready, dude. He's not ready.
It's too much too fast.
He's got to go a little
See,
bit more.
this is what happens when this Brock Lesnar disease trickles down to NXT. Because that's one of Brock Lesnar's boys. Brock Lesnar loved him for some fucking reason. And then it's like, you're going to give this motherfucker a push? And then, what about all the people that's been down there?
Everybody knows that Aleister Black, Adam Cole, they're next in line.
Shit, Adam Cole, shit, you look at the fucking list.
They're next in line for that.
It's a bunch of motherfuckers down there.
And when this guy
Roddy Strong, you see they putting fucking Roddy Strong.
They want Roddy Strong to win that British title.
Yeah, that's what the fucking they
that's to appease him and push him to the side.
Yeah. But shit, they need to put that title down there. Like, if you're not gonna start a British fucking shit, a British invasion, a British whatever the fuck, give them the fucking title, have the title at NXT. NXT needs a secondary fucking title. Plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, they had to make that switch because Lars, he ain't ready to go.
He's green.
He's not ready to get in there and go with Almas.
He's green.
He's not gonna.
He had a nice match with Cassiano, Chris Hero. It was a rough match.
They about the same speed. They just gonna beat the shit out of each other. That's all you can expect from him.
But Chris Hero could go. But
he used to can go. He held up the Velveteen Dream. Don't forget that. So anyway,
that's true.
All I'm saying is it was a good decision. And honestly, now you look. The match went from a dud to an instant classic with one simple decision. Because goddamn well, Aleister Black versus Andrade Cien Almas, that's money.
They're gonna tear their house fucking house.
That's gonna be great. And if the belt switches hands, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think it will though. I think they might keep it on Almas a little bit longer to make him a more credible champion.
Amar Scott, former co-host, said he's not ready. After all, they saw it in that fatal four-way match.
Yeah, he's not ready. But keep working, keep pounding, as the Carolina Panthers would say. You keep working at it,
The owner kept pounding.
Yeah, but after having fucking tears in his eyes about that Greg Hardy shit, fucking hypocrite ass.
Oh, here, girl. Let me help you.
But anyway.
Fucking hypocrite. It's always a motherfucker like that. Fucking want to come down on somebody else and you doing way more egregious shit than Greg Hardy can fucking do it.
Talking about
son of a bitch.
Anyway, yeah, man. So let's see what else. I don't like the way the women are wrestling right now. I think they need to clean it up. You're getting all these opportunities. They're going to be in Elimination Chamber, which we're going to this month. Actually, at the end of this month, we'll be in Vegas, and they're going to have a women's Elimination Chamber. It comes to a point where you start seeing so many botched spots. Do you want to put them in a structure like that? But then again, it is a simple structure now. It's not barbaric like it was. It ain't the same structure that Goldberg cut his leg on.
I can't even talk about all this shit because let's be honest. The real wild card in this whole fucking shit is Ronda motherfucking Rousey.
Yeah, I can just come in and pick my opponent and go. I don't even get me started on that shit. We'll fucking miss the rest of the game fucking talking about that shit. You know what? The thing with Ronda Rousey, I compare Ronda Rousey to Ken Shamrock. When Ken Shamrock came to No, hold on, hear me out. I know she got knocked out twice, but hear me out. She was the baddest female fighter on the planet at one time. When she comes over to the WWE, she should not be handed the fucking spotlight right away. When Ken Shamrock came over to the WWF, he still paid his dues. He was a decent mid-card wrestler, and he was like one of the hottest things the UFC had to offer, and he made the switch, maybe for money, maybe for health, who knows? Well, it couldn't have been for health because that motherfucker never put his hand up when The Rock blasted him with them chairs.
And that son of a... The Rock hurt a lot.
And The Rock kept going hard on him.
You go back and look at The Rock always slinging chair shots trying to kill fucking people, and that nigga...
But the case of my
fake blood, every fucking thing. But hold on, let me fucking interject. I gotta interrupt that shit. How dare you, and I'm gonna say how dare you even compare her to Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock was the goddamn hoss. Like Ken Shamrock, he came ready. He didn't have to go to no fucking training centers or no shit like that. He came ready. We still gotta wait. She comes in and interrupts the Royal Rumble, and she wasn't even ready.
That was some of the poorest writing I ever saw.
Then, now you hear the report that everybody was sitting here getting excited, ready to blow their load on this goddamn fucking Ronda Rousey working with Paul Heyman.
Here's my thing with that, alright? The only reason why I compare her to Shamrock is because she was a huge star for the UFC. And so, like, she's coming over.
The end.
You don't go straight to the main event. Shamrock didn't go to no damn main event. He came in and paid his dues like everybody else. And that's what she needs to do. She should have started in NXT and worked her way up.
How the fuck she gonna pay her dues, man? If she walks
She
in at
has
the
never
end of the
wrestled
Royal
at all.
Rumble,
She has never worked a show.
She interrupts the end. You celebrating Oscar. Oscar's about to pick. Is it going to be Charlotte? Is it going to be Alexa Bliss? Oh no! What is this? What's going on? I don't know. And further note, nobody's talking about this shit.
Oscar hasn't even picked yet.
Nobody's talking about this shit. But fucking Stephanie McMahon, shit, you could have had. I mean, shit. I'm trying to think who you could have.
You could have put Ivory on that table.
You could have put Big Johnny on the table. I mean, she
This is one hell of a match.
she absolutely added nothing. Fucking nothing. She barely talked the whole shit. I'm like, why are you out there? You could have just sat on the side. You could have let the two women champion sit there and talk.
They have personality. They would have sold
They
it.
should have talked. I mean, between both of them, it would have probably been really fucking entertaining. So you took Booker's one of his last spots. Then you sit out there, don't add nothing, act like you don't know Ronda Rousey there. Then you had this awkward ass handshake at the fucking end when she could have been sitting out there like the rest of the fucking motherfuckers out there and fucking shake Ronda Rousey's hand and they act like.
It didn't make any sense. None of it made any sense. It was a poor introduction.
Ronda Rousey said they designed the
presentation.
last 10 minutes and it seemed like some last minute shit.
I don't know. You know what? I just think that, what if she does all this promotion and all this shit, and she gets in the ring and stinks it up, like most of these matches have been?
The fanboys ain't gonna care.
I'm gonna care, and I'm gonna come right here on this show and on this table, and I'm gonna fucking go in on that shit triple time, because it's ridiculous. Now, someone like Nia Jax, she sees this girl coming in, she knows she ain't getting shit.
Nia Jax ain't gonna get shit anymore.
Like, it's just over with.
Nia Jax is gonna have to go to SmackDown. That's the only way.
I don't even think she's gonna get it on SmackDown. They wouldn't even give it to Tamina on SmackDown. They're just not going that way. But all I'm saying is, I think all of us wrestling fans together don't want to see her go out there and then wet the bed. If you give her Charlotte at Mania, and Charlotte has to dial it down so slow to help Ronda with her timing, they're going to fuck that match off, fuck that title off, fuck that brand off, and fuck that division off.
I don't even think it's gonna be that, fella. I think what's gonna happen is Asuka's gonna win the title at this Elimination Chamber shit. I think then you get fucking. I know y'all love Alexa Bliss, but she can't wrestle her ass out of paperback. So you're gonna push Alexa Bliss to the side. Now at Mania, Asuka versus Ronda. I hope Asuka enjoys the title. I hope Asuka enjoyed her 2-3 year undefeated streak, because it all's coming to a fucking end.
So what you're telling me,
she's taking it all.
So what you're telling me is Ronda's gonna win the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania
And take Asuka's streak.
And you know the sad part is, Ronda can really fight. So I don't know if you're gonna go too stiff with her. You might get a few of those Brock Lesnar right back.
Fuck you.
The fucking match might turn into a bloodbath because of lack of communication.
All right.
Hey, that might be must see
somebody
TV.
said the game's back on. So what else we got to talk about?
That might be must see TV. But shit. Other than that, Bullet Club still, we don't know who the leader's gonna be, Tama Tonga or Cody Rhodes. Fucking Austin Aries took the heavyweight out of the Impact title.
Did he say that he's a world?
It's no longer the Impact heavyweight title, it's just the Impact world title. Which means he took the size out of it because he has no size. Yeah. So it's understandable, but they still got to get him a better looking belt. Let's see.
Then he just go get the same design as the old one and make it something like that.
And you know, and real quick before we go back to the game too, Raw is a fucking career killer, man. Now, you don't even want to see your favorite wrestlers go to Raw because they are going to get buried, destroyed. And one more thing.
Let me see you.
Booker T, folks, let's be real about this thing. We all saw the coach come in and start speaking for Booker T on Raw. First of all, the coach looked like a fish out of water. His headset didn't fit. None of it made any sense. They did that big spot with Braun Strowman so that they can move back ringside. How much you want to bet tomorrow night on Raw? The new table is just going to be ringside. They're probably going to be done with the whole stage area. I don't know for sure, but I'm calling it now just in case I am right. But, you know, the coach looked like a fish out of water. They're trying to build this thing up with Booker T and Corey Graves. I'm going to be real with you. Personally, my personal opinion, I think it's a work. I think it's fake. I don't think it's real. I think Booker T was just done working on Raw. But of course, the way Corey was trying to insult him on the air all the time, we don't know if it's work or shoot. But I don't see Booker T going on this podcast and basically talking about how he would beat Corey Graves down and how he wants another match at WrestleMania and he wants it to be him and Graves, knowing Graves is too fucking crippled to wrestle. I don't think that all of that is a shoot. I think it's a work. But that, I mean, it remains to be seen. Of course, it's going to develop more in the week coming. But, I mean, shit, you want to go back to the game.
I was going to do some news and notes.
Do some quick news and notes and we can head back to the game.
Okay, let's see. One, the rumor is out there that the fucking WrestleMania 35 is going to be back in MetLife.
Yeah, I heard about that
People
too.
didn't like it. I put up on our page like, hey, that's some bullshit. I'm like, when the fuck? Now you starting to send WrestleManias back to past WrestleMania within the last 7 years? I'm like, hell.
Why don't you use Minnesota?
You see that beautiful fucking arena they just built in Minnesota? They got a lot of beautiful arenas going up.
And it's a dome. You'll be warm in there. You know?
I'm just saying. So we got that. Let's see if I can back fucking phone.
What else you got there?
Let's see. What's the name? Has surgery. Fucking Epico.
Yeah, he had that shoulder surgery, right?
Yeah. And then Ray Money 88 said those two fans are gonna miss him.
That's fucked up.
That's fucking vicious.
He's a good enhancement talent, though. Him and Primo.
Let's see.
And they're a damn good tag team if they ever got noticed.
Next thing you know, Matt Hardy completely owns the broken character shit.
Good for him.
As the third.
As it's totally buried. WWE has totally buried it. We should have had a 10-bell salute for the Matt Hardy broken character. Excuse me, woken character.
Then, you know,
the whole shit's shot now. It's done.
Jeremy
WWE
Borash
is not going to let you film a match in your backyard. What else?
Jeremy Borash is a part of the WWE.
Jeremy Borash is a part of WWE
He's going to be
now.
working down in NXT.
You know, hey, it's all right, man. He works
Let's
his
see.
way up. I ain't gonna fucking shit on Borash. He's all right.
Hey, I want to get to a couple more. Let's see. Where's the other one? We're gonna set that one. Da, da, da.
And then you know what? Getting back to this NXT thing, what about when McIntyre comes back? He's got to get another rematch, or is he gonna go straight to the main roster from the injury?
I don't know, but.
And every day is Rusev Day.
Yeah, you motherfucking right. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't bring this up, and we can roll out on this shit. This Dave Meltzer shit.
Oh God, that fucking tear guard Turan bitch hole, whatever the fuck. Hey Randy, are you a WWE mark?
See, this is what people kill me. You know, you got the internet wrestling community where people get called marks and all
That's
this
that
shit.
dumb shit.
Like, I had to explain to the dude, and I guess he erased my comment. I'm like, dude, we like wrestling. I said, I'm going to go after Meltzer if he's one-sided. I'm like, it's more wrestling just New Japan. I get it. People want to be counterculture. People want to go the other way. If you're going right, they want to go left. You know? But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth and real is real. It's like, hey, give motherfuckers their credit. You fucking sit there, this motherfucker, let me read this shit off. For the Royal Rumble, because we gonna do the Royal Rumble first, because it was the shittier one of the two. He gave the Lucha 1, 2.5 stars, the Club and Revival, 2.5 stars, Bobby Roode and Mojo Potatoes, 1.75 stars, Styles, Owens, and Zayn, 3.5 stars.
Oh my God, I didn't even fucking get to that shit.
The Usos,
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn again for the 1 millionth time.
The Usos.
Shit.
The Usos and Gable and Benjamin, 3 stars. The Royal Rumble match. I take it.
The men's Rumble?
Yeah, it had to be the men's Rumble. Because you know why? Because it was a New Japan star in there. He gave it 4.25 stars. Now, the Bar.
It was a decent Rumble, though. It was a decent Rumble.
2.25 stars. Brock Lesnar, Kane, and Braun Strowman, 2 stars.
I can't disagree, man.
Women's Royal Rumble, 3.25 stars.
I can't disagree with that either.
Now,
those ratings were off. Those ratings were actually fair for the Royal Rumble because
now
overall that pay-per-view was a 3.
Now we get to NXT Philadelphia.
Okay.
The Undisputed Era versus the Authors of Pain, 3.5 stars.
I feel like that should have been higher.
Ono and Velveteen Dream, 2.75 stars. Even with Ono fucking up,
Should have been at least 3.5.
I would have gave it 3, you know.
Yeah.
But hey. Adam Cole and Aleister Black, 4.25 stars. That should have been fucking 5 stars. If you gave Jericho and Omega 5 stars, and that was a hardcore match, that wasn't a regular fucking wrestling match. It was a hardcore match. If you gave them 5 fucking stars, you could have gave that one 5 stars.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like New Japan as much as the next guy, but Adam Cole and Aleister Black's, their match was better than Jericho and Omega.
Now, Cien Almas, the main event for the NXT Championship. Cien Almas, or Johnny Gargano, a.k.a. Johnny Wrestling, versus Cien Almas. You had the drama, the build-up, the everything, the fucking underdog story. You had all that in a melting pot. Then you get to the match. The match was goddamn work of fucking art. It was goddamn beautiful. What was the problem?
No. I was just looking at some stuff.
But spamming.
I don't know what that. I don't even know what that means. But
Anyway, but yeah, Bilal and one other person request to be in your live video. Yeah, we tried that before. It's kind of hard.
The only person that's gonna go live in this video is Amar. That's it.
Well, not even that, but I'm saying we tried that shit before and didn't.
Yeah, but if anyone does, it would be Amar. Period.
But anyway, let's see. Ortiz 729. Hello to you, Bender. Hello. But yeah,
I felt like that match was worth more than 5 stars.
That shit was 6 stars.
It was one of the best matches I ever seen ever in life.
I will say this again, and I will say it one more time. Motherfucking, that match is going to be better than Jericho. I mean, not Jericho. Better than Omega and fucking Okada, because they take so many, for that hour, it was too many rest spots for me. It's like these motherfuckers was taking coffee breaks.
Cien Almas and Johnny Russell.
They was going like this. The longest break they took was when the women got involved towards the end.
They did not rest at all. And then at the end of the match, they still had gas in the tank. They could have won another 15 or 20 if they had to. They told a great story. It was one of the best matches I ever seen, like legitimately. And it sucks that it doesn't get
Wrestling
the
fan
right.
Amar is the goat. His line last week. We appreciate you appreciate his line.
Yeah, it's the truth, man.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the greatest matches, dude. Like I ever saw, and I felt like it should have got more respect. And like you said on the last show, and I'm sure a few people out there said it too. If they wrestled that same exact match
in the fucking
at
Tokyo
Wrestle
Dome,
Kingdom,
in the Tokyo Dome,
it would have got, six stars. It would have got 6 stars.
It would have got fucking 6
stars.
stars.
They can't be a victim of environment, man. They can't be a victim of environment. A great match is a great match no matter where you put it on at. And we live in an era where great matches are few and far between. You know, with all the botch fest, fucked up storylines, fucked up directions.
Dave Meltzer got to stop being impartial.
I think he does it as a joke now, to be honest with you.
No, I think he got a real fucking problem.
I think he does it as a joke, dude, because he knows that people
he got a real problem with the WWE.
People get on him about his rating system.
You think about it.
So
I think
that's why he does it.
That's the first 5-star match he gave since CM Punk and John Cena. And that was in 2011. We in 2018 now. He had no problem throwing them out. He gave New Japan 3, 4, fucking 6 stars last year.
Yeah.
You telling me all 3 of them fucking matches was good? The last one, they had Omega win, which didn't mean that fucking Tink is down.
And then here's my next question.
And I think that was like the shortest one out of all the 3.
Here's my next question to you, Randy, because I'm kind of curious myself. Does he even watch the WWE matches? We know he's
got a fucking assistant watching it.
No, we know for a fact that he's probably sitting there watching every minute of a New Japan show. But does he really sit down and watch these WWE matches? He may not. He may be getting the information secondhand from an intern or something like that. It could be.
Every New Japan move with a towel and a bottle of Jergens.
It could be. But you know what? We're gonna go to Vegas for the Elimination Chamber, but the night before we're gonna go to something to wrestle with Conrad Thompson and Bruce Pritchard. And Bruce Pritchard has a firm opinion on Dave Meltzer as well. So does Tony Schiavone. Like most men that have been around, Russo. Most people around the wrestling community.
Bischoff.
So like, there has to be something to it. There has to be something wrong with this system.
You know, it's weird.
You got people who don't even agree with each other, all coming together and agreeing with this situation. I mean, you got to look at it for what it is, because there is no way anybody who loved wrestling from day one till day 1 million didn't look at that Johnny Gargano and Cien Almas and call that a 6-star match.
That was an instant fucking classic.
The way they told the story, the only problem, I had only one problem in that match, and that was the 2 no-sells by fucking Cien Almas in the match, but it was to continue the spots that they did. I forgave them for that, but other than that, dude, they went 100 the whole way. They really didn't botch anything. And I mean, like I said, 30, 40 minutes into the match, they were still going. They were still ready to go.
Let's see. So we answered a couple questions before we get out of here.
Yeah, we got to
El Robles 34 said, who you think would be the new 205 lineups? Oh, yeah. Shouts out to the Rockstar
Spud, new general manager.
No, excuse me. Drake Maverick.
Yeah, Drake Maverick.
Yeah, that sounds like a porn.
A little bit.
He's Drake Maverick.
Drake Maverick.
But,
sounds like, yeah.
It's going to be somebody from NXT. I mean, we all see Neville. Neville shouldn't even be a call-up. Neville should be like a special, like, hit the music, doom, 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 like WrestleMania.
Do you think they're finally going to put the 205 title, though, on Cedric Alexander?
Well, they said they're going to have this long-ass tournament, and this is supposed to culminate at WrestleMania.
I mean,
that's kind of long. Like, shit, we barely in February. Like,
well, it's
you have a match a week?
It's 8 weeks, 2 months.
That's long.
8 weeks, 2 months.
That's too long.
You know,
I don't know. That's too long for me.
Actually, I think it's 9 weeks because you start counting the weekends.
Yeah. That's too fucking long.
I mean, but it should go to Cedric Alexander. And if Rich Swann got cleared, the finals probably should be Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. And just get that shit to Cedric, man. If Neville ain't coming back, get that shit to Cedric,
Derek Official, would you love to see Big E as a world champion?
I sure would.
I think on this show
I sure would. He's a victim. He's a victim of his height, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
He's a victim of his height.
It's not
even then, dude. They should still
wrestling skill. It's not because of wrestling skill because he has it. It's not because of charisma because he's got shitloads of it.
And you know what?
It's the height.
He's where he needs to be when they call those spots. He's where he needs to be. You get a little worried about him taking that bump through the second rope when he bisons a nigga through the fucking second rope. You get a little worried about him taking that bump, but other than that, Big E to me, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with becoming champ. And the New Day themselves as a group can push any one of their guys to the top if they wanted to.
Whoa. No. Yeah, I think fucking what's his name? Xavier Woods. He's pretty much at his apex. Kofi Kingston, they're not gonna do shit with him. It's over. Big E's their last hope.
It's got to be Big E. Well, I'm saying, well, then they can push Big E to the top.
Let's see. Professional wrestling fan, Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano in a fucking Tokyo Dome would have got 10 fucking stars.
You damn straight. That's what I'm saying. That's all we've been saying. That's all we've been saying.
What's up, David? Hello.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we've been saying.
See, that's what I said. I already said the Jurgen. Professional wrestling fan, Meltzer ass watching New Japan with a bottle of lotion.
Yes,
where do you see EC going in the WWE? Well, they surprised me with the fucking dropping him down to NXT shit.
But you know what? He might have got an Eric Young role where that's where he stays.
He got potential to go to the main roster. He got a lot of name recognition.
He does.
He
does. I can't front on that.
It'll be easy. See, now, I mean, as we've seen the premiere of Ricochet, if I was in fucking Triple Hosier or H,
they might put Ricochet in that 205 tournament.
No, he don't need to go there. No.
But they might, dude. They might do it.
No, fuck that. No.
Randy, hold on a second.
No.
This is WWE you're talking about. No. Austin Aries had no business in the Cruiserweight division.
No.
And they put him there anyway. So they're bound to do some shit like that.
Well, let's get something straight, dude.
Austin Aries is a main event wrestler. He should have never been in the Cruiserweight Championship, but they put him there anyway.
They'll put Ricochet right there. In his great splendor, can't wipe Ricochet's ass.
It's not about that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
about,
it is. Yeah, it is.
That's not what I'm saying.
It is. Hey,
that's
and Austin
not what I'm
Aries got
saying.
hurt too. That nigga proved injury prone. Hey, I'm sorry. They gave him a shot. He wanted to go back to Impact. They gave him a shot. You know, he wanted
Thank
more.
God. I mean, fuck, he went back to Impact and got the belt.
Hey, they desperate over there.
They wasn't even trying to give him the purple belt that they let Enzo's raping ass get.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We gotta get back. Let's go.
Look.
If we come back after the game, I mean,
I
fuck.
ain't coming back. Thoughts on Buddy Murphy? That's Alexa Bliss dude, right?
Blake and Murphy, right?
Yeah.
What happened to them? They were a good tag
There's
team.
one of them that's getting shape. I put it up the other day. I know they both have skills, but the one going part of the tag team,
They were good as
he might be going to 205 because he put that 205 shit. 205 is only 40 minutes. Let's see. Hello. No one get a good push if the New Day's still together. That group needs to split. Big E and Kofi's thrive while Woods would get buried. Yeah. Omega and Alpha 2 at WrestleMania. No. Let's see. They would kill everything, send 205. And Emma Guza say, I honestly think 205 should just stop. Take the good ones, put them on the main roster. See, the sad thing about that 205, that's the only way motherfuckers gonna thrive. Cause you get like motherfuckers like Drew Gulak. Yeah,
At that size, I mean,
they get lost. Like,
but Tony Nese, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck Tony Nese is a cruiserweight.
that dude's shredded.
That motherfucker's huge.
He's
How the
shredded.
fuck is he a quarter? How the fuck is he a cruiserweight?
That dude is shredded.
Shit don't add up.
That's just the truth. He's shredded. Like Julian Sal.
Yeah.
Like shit.
All right. Well, I said everything I needed to say. It was a quick show, real quick. You know.
We gotta get back to the fucking Super Bowl. Just sit there wet your beaks. What the fuck is next, man?
The next one is the show we're going to. I don't think. Wait, is SmackDown gonna have Fastlane before Elimination Chamber? No, I think it's after. It's in March, I think.
But
So the next one is the Elimination
we
Chamber.
pretty much covered every fucking.
We're gonna be doing that shit while we in Vegas.
Yeah.
We're gonna find somewhere to fucking record that shit.
Shit. Tony isn't that tall. Yeah. Well, that's probably what.
Yeah, but fuck, dude. That dude.
What do you guys have to say about the rumor Lars Sullivan was supposed to be in the main event next month at Takeover Bradley? Well, we already put some up there like an hour ago about that shit. Like, they made the right decision.
He's just not ready.
And I think we said it early in the show.
Yeah.
Where that's almost in fucking Aleister Black's money. They're gonna tear the fucking house down.
Yeah, it just builds way more excitement.
I mean, hell.
And Lars still needs time to learn. So
Because I mean, shit, whoever it is gonna have to slow down if they fight him. And then not only that, it's not gonna be really a match. They're gonna have him, whoever it is, dominate, throw people around and shit like that. It's gonna be a slaughter, man.
I'm sorry, he wouldn't even be able to catch Cien Almas.
Shit.
Cien Almas gonna have to play dumb to fucking lose that match. That's why they had to fucking change it, because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You can't have Cien Almas and Johnny Gargano wrestle a perfect 10 and then tell me that you're gonna put Lars in there and that's gonna be better. Fuck no. You had to make the right decision. You had to go Aleister Black because he was fucking next in line anyway. It's either him, Adam Cole, or Drew Galloway coming back. That's it.
No, you can't put Adam Cole because Cole pretty much just got there. He been there for some months now, like a few fucking months. Aleister Black been there a year plus. Then Drew McIntyre is still out with the bum. He's trying to get back by WrestleMania. So that the only logical person was Aleister fucking Black. So I mean, they made the right decision.
You put them up against each other the night before fucking WrestleMania. You got an instant fucking clash.
They're gonna tear the fucking house down. WrestleMania go have. And see, I would like to see NXT. If they're gonna do this show like before WrestleMania, I want to see more than 5 matches. Give me 7. You know, stack the fucking shit. Give people who's there a chance.
They only got 2 hours though.
And up the shit. They usually end at, if you look at the times, but they should easily be like 2:30. They go over.
You got no argument for me. NXT is always good. Them takeovers is always good from beginning to end. I don't have a problem with it. You want to add another hour of enjoyment to that shit? Well, I'll be your Huckleberry. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see this roast of David. Mandy Rose. Dude, you really like Mandy Rose. Because I've seen people talking about, you just said that shit like 8-9 times. I like Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is a beautiful woman.
Yeah, but she's just going to get bulldozed by Ronda.
Yeah.
These are things you got to be wondering about right now.
Yeah.
As great looking as Mandy Rose is, and as much as you would love to see her.
Just because she looked like that, and Ronda will probably look at her, Ronda probably said, "Hey, I gotta hit this bitch for real."
Yeah, you got to be worried about that. She's gonna fuck around and get buried. And then her tag team partner, the chick that is playing MMA, now you got a real MMA in there.
Does Cole take the belt from Black?
How the fuck is it gonna go?
That perhaps probably what happened, because I figured Black is gonna move up before Cole.
Think so?
Yeah, and see, eventually it goes to fucking Cole,
and that worries me too.
Then it's gonna be Ricochet.
That worries me too.
And see, this would H have to fucking get in his mind.
That worries me too.
You got a star lead. Everybody cannot go up to the main roster.
Bro, if they send Aleister Black to Raw, we're gonna be up here having another fucking 10-bell count in 6 months. Because John Cena's gonna want to fucking bury him. And then if he goes to SmackDown, then Randy Orton's gonna want to bury him.
Yeah.
Isn't it time, isn't it time for John Cena to just work WrestleManias?
Shit,
Is it not time?
Nobody was paying attention what the King said at fucking Royal Rumble. King slipped it in there like, why is John Cena even here?
He has no reason to be there.
Yeah. He's like, why is he even here?
One of the few times I agreed with Jerry the King Lawler. He was definitely right about that shit. I think, officially wrestling fans, I think it's time for Cena to only work fucking WrestleMania. Do not bury superstars like Finn Balor on Raw and then try to tell us that you're going to start a storyline with him. That's stupid.
Me personally, it's time for John to call it quits.
He ain't going to retire completely, but if you start working WrestleMania,
he's been trying to keep.
I got no problem with that.
See, the problem is, he was talking so much shit about The Rock, and this is what everybody forget. When The Rock came back, or before, he was talking so much shit about The Rock. He's been trying to be the fucking Rock. I mean, hell, he didn't got a piece of the Transformers fucking franchise. He's been trying to be The Rock so fucking bad, but don't know how to do it. The thing about this shit, hold on.
Okay.
He's trying to be the goddamn Rock. And The Rock fucking excoriated his ass for it. And people, hell, The Miz, when he was going against The Miz called him a bitch, like, hey, you talk shit about The Rock and you trying to do the same fucking thing. That's why he ain't went nowhere. If nobody would have said nothing, John Cena's ass would have been gone.
Well, see, now I'm going to give John Cena this much respect. I give John Cena enough respect to know that if you're at WrestleMania and you're in a match with John Cena, that's a big time fucking match. But it only means something if he was to only do that match once a year like The Undertaker does. You can't bury someone on Raw. What are you going to do, get 17 titles? Why are you beating Finn Balor? Why is that even a fucking notion? It makes no sense. None. What's going to happen? Finn Balor going to come back as the Demon and get FU'd again?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. For me, John Cena and Randy Orton both. They don't need to be wrestling and beating wrestlers all these damn times. And they don't need to be losing either. It's just better if they are saved for big match situations.
And this what proves where motherfuckers like The Miz and people was sitting there saying, like, they sitting back burying people. Like, if you think about it, what is the fucking possible fucking use of John Cena coming back? And professional wrestling fan, I totally agree with that. If Cena do wrestles, he should just work the core for it. And that's it.
Okay, and I have no problem with that either.
And with that being said, it's like, what do you gain? It's just like when he came back and beat Rusev. And I mean, I talk shit about that. And it's like the same thing with the Finn Balor shit now. What do you fucking gain for having him beat Finn Balor, having him beat Rusev? You got people who is sitting here fucking pushing themselves, because that's basically what fucking Finn Balor been doing, what Rusev been doing, and a couple others. Motherfuckers have to sit there and push themselves because the WWE damn show ain't doing it.
Yeah.
They still worried about pushing John Cena and Randy Orton.
For what?
And Brock Lesnar. Now young Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Hot Ronda.
Yeah. It's like when Snooki got hit with that fucking coconut all over again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I hope they don't have Ronda fucking hit Tamina with a coconut, because then I'm just going to really just fucking... Alright, you guys, take it easy.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Hey, we come to the end of our show. We're going to watch the Super Bowl. You got any fucking thing, write it on the fucking...
Take it easy.
Write it on the fucking page, or fucking write it, send us a fucking... Well, it end up being a DM or whatever the fuck. they call this shit. And we should be seeing you in the next week.
Peace out.
Peace out. Wrestleheads out.